I'm at Sun City, and if the marimbas and the sounds of celebrations haven't given it away, the year's most prestigious fundraiser has rolled around again. And this year, the Gary Player Invitational has attracted the cream of the crop when it comes to international celebrities and, of course, sporting greats. Earlier today, I was lucky enough to catch up with two very familiar faces. Let's see if you can recognize these two Hollywood stars.
Known best for his role as Danny in CSI New York, Carmine Giovinazzo has a burning passion for the game of golf, along with the barbershop's Anthony Anderson.
You know, my father-in-law 16 years ago took me to a driving range. He's a left-handed golfer, one right-handed club in the bag. I swung with that all afternoon and was hooked from the very beginning.
I don't know when it happened. I've been doing golf charities and events, gosh, probably 7, 8 years now. But I've watched it become very popular. Everybody golfs, everybody loves to golf. It's a great game, and it does, and you can have these events around it.
The two Hollywood stars were a few of the celebrities participating in the Gary Player Invitational as esteemed guests of Gary Player himself.
Mr. Player invited me to the Masters this year to play in his Invitational at one of his courses out there, and I excitedly and immediately accepted. And while we were out there playing, we just hit it off. They told me about the tournaments that he has across the world, in China and London and here and in the States, and asked me would I be willing to come to South Africa, and before he could get it out, I said, yeah, when do you need me?
I met Leanne Pace, who's a South African LPGA player at a tournament about 2 years ago. And she put me in touch with this event, so I have to thank her. She introduced me to Jane and the people involved with Gary's tournament, and then that's how I got here.
The American actors were not only here to play golf, though. They were helping to change lives at the auction dinner, which raised over 4 million rand.
Returning to its traditional home, Sun City, the Gary Player Invitational is undoubtedly the year's most elite event. Not just because of the host of South African superstars, but the international captains of industry and sporting heroes like Gary Player himself, who have come here to open their considerable resources. No airs and graces tonight. It's purely about spreading the love.
But tonight is what it's all about. This is the fun part of the entire event, you know, coming in here and raising money for the charity. This is what it's about for all of us. It's always important to give and help when you can. And it doesn't even have to be about, you know, monetarily. It's just about giving of time, giving of your time and your efforts. And, you know, that's what it's always been about for me.
You have to give back, even if it's just a T-shirt or $1 million, you know, and I'm glad to be here and be involved.
Also coming from across the Atlantic was Tiger Woods' niece and professional golfer, Cheyenne Woods.
It's been great. I mean, everyone's so welcoming, and this is my first time in this area. I've been to Durban before, but it's my first time to Sun City and to the resort here. So it's been a great stay, and, you know, I'm excited for the weekend to see more of the golf. It's an honor to be able to be here and to see the other golfers and other people that are here to support Mr. Player. You know, to be amongst those people is really an honor for me. So I'm excited to be here and to support the cause also. You know, it's my first year here playing in the event, so hopefully I'll be able to come back next year or years to come.
There was plenty of action out on the golf course, which came down to a nail-biting finish. Tune in tomorrow for a full report.